Bachelorette hits the road. First stop, Australia. It's a jet-setting journey for love, Monday.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Some mobile companies make it hard to get a good deal. But at Cox Mobile, we know there's a better way to save. A smarter way. That's why we run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability without breaking the bank. You'll pay as low as $30 per line. It's a win-win. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Right now, live at 11, after an assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, we hear from locals on both sides of the aisle what they want to see moving forward as we get closer to November. Plus, the end of an era, how locals are reacting to the forever closure of the Mirage Hotel and Casino. And the county wants to know what you think about a proposed LDS temple in the Northwest Valley, how you can share your thoughts on the project before officials meet this week. Live at 11 starts right now.
Channel 13 Weekend News starts now.
A former president was shot, an American citizen killed, while simply exercising his freedom to support the candidate of his choosing. We cannot, we must not go down this road in America. There is no place in America for this kind of violence, or for any violence ever.
Thanks for joining us at 11 o'clock. I'm Alyssa Bethencourt. Tonight, President Joe Biden addressed the nation from the Oval Office, and he spoke on the attempted assassination on former President Donald Trump. Authorities are continuing their search for a motive, while Trump has just arrived in Milwaukee ahead of this week's Republican National Convention. Here's ABC's Jay O'Brien with the details.
My fellow Americans,
President Biden addressing the nation from the Oval Office just one day after a suspected gunman attempted to assassinate his rival, former President Donald Trump.
I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We must stand together.
The president calling for unity.
But in America, we resolve our differences at the battle box. You know, that's how we do it, at the battle box, not with bullets. The power to change America should always rest in the hands of the people, not in the hands of a would-be assassin.
Biden speaking with the former president Saturday evening, just hours after a gunman opened fire at a Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. That suspect identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel, Pennsylvania. Sources tell ABC News that a short time before the former president took to the podium, local authorities were alerted to suspicious activity on the outside of the perimeter and were in the process of looking for a suspect.
I am aware that law enforcement had responded to a number of reports of suspicious activity.
Investigators are now trying to figure out how that gunman made it up onto the roof as Republicans get set to gather for this week's convention in Milwaukee. Former President Trump arriving, preparing to formally accept his party's nomination. The convention going ahead as planned, but security at the Fiserv Forum is tight.
We are confident in these security plans that are in place for this event, and we're ready to go.
In a post on social media, former President Trump said he considered pushing this convention back 2 days, but then said he didn't want to have a potential assassin force a change of his campaign schedule. Now, security is tight here in Milwaukee, but the Secret Service says there is no credible threat to this convention. In Milwaukee, Jay O'Brien, ABC News.
And tonight, many locals here in the Las Vegas Valley are sharing those same sentiments, shocked by the violence. Our Ryan Ketchum talked to people about the concerns they now have following yesterday's events.
Increased security measures are now seen outside the Trump International Hotel here in Las Vegas. As you can see right here behind me, there are several police cars stationed outside following the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. Many locals tell me that safety should be a top priority, and security changes are needed now.
We may want to look at beefing up security when it comes to the various political rallies that our candidates are in.
Sharon Butler lives inside Trump International. She says there's been a large police presence in and out of the hotel since the shooting.
And that was something that I think makes us feel a little bit more secure.
Metro Police tells Channel 13 there are no known threats to Trump Towers or the people inside. They're just having additional units there out of an abundance of caution. Butler tells me she says the added security needs to extend to all political rallies. Some telling me they avoid rallies because of safety concerns.
Something's always happening at them now. I feel like that's definitely a security thing.
I would definitely never go to any rally. Anything that I need to know, I could be informed on my own time.
Tim Brandon says changing rally venues altogether could help too.
I think rallies should be held indoors. That'll kind of be more secure.
But should upcoming political events be delayed to give more time to make those changes? Well, many in our valley are split on that.
I think he should just carry on like nothing happened as far as that's concerned.
I'd wait a little bit and also get more security. And
I wouldn't think so unless Trump didn't feel like it or something.
President Biden is still planning on coming to Las Vegas this week, and the Republican National Convention kicks off Monday in Milwaukee. But some visits, like one with Attorney General Merrick Garland to Las Vegas this week, have already been canceled. As we head into the final months before the election, many people who I spoke with from both political parties tell me that they feel even more confident in their presidential candidate even after the assassination attempt. Reporting in Las Vegas, I'm Ryan Ketchum.
Following the shooting, Attorney General Merrick Garland canceled his visit to Las Vegas. He was set to meet with Nevada officials and local law enforcement leaders here in Nevada. He also had stops planned in Idaho, Utah, and Kansas. Garland's office says he canceled the trip so he can continue to closely follow the investigation into Trump's attempted assassination. But President Joe Biden has not canceled his trips to the Valley this week. He's expected to land in Las Vegas tomorrow night. He will then attend two separate events on Tuesday and Wednesday. First, he'll speak at the NAACP convention at Mandalay Bay, and then he's expected to make remarks during a conference for the largest Latino nonprofit advocacy organization in the U.S. at the MGM Grand. Well, from extreme heat earlier this week to monsoon weather, this has been a busy weather week in Las Vegas. As a reminder, our city set multiple all-time record highs last week. 120 degrees, which we hit last Sunday, is the new all-time record high. And this summer has also seen the most days above 115 degrees Vegas has ever recorded. Now, this weekend, locals did get a little bit of relief with some storms and rain around the valley. And I know, Lynn, you are standing by. Curious to know if we can expect to see some of the same weather conditions as we head into the week.
It looks like we are going to still see a few spotty showers tomorrow, Alyssa, so just keep that in mind. It was really nice to see that rain yesterday, a little bit earlier this afternoon, but as we take a look here on satellite radar view, just clouds right now in the Las Vegas Valley, a few spotty showers well to the north here, but we are going to stay dry the rest of the night, but we do have that slight chance, like I mentioned, by tomorrow. So these are just some of the rainfall totals we've seen since yesterday. Less than a tenth here at Harry Reid, a trace in North Las Vegas, almost a tenth here at Nellis Air Force Base, as well as in West Henderson and Red Rock, picked up almost a quarter of an inch of rain. So yes, we had measurable rain over the weekend. Temperatures right now, take a look at this. We're below 100 degrees, 97 degrees in Las Vegas, 92 in Summerlin, 98 degrees at the airport, and currently 94 degrees in Henderson. Through the overnight hours, we'll have clearing skies, 94 at midnight, 92 at 1, and by 2 o'clock down to around 91. Coming up, I'll let you know what temperatures will look like this week, Alyssa.
All right, Lynn, thank you so much. You can now weigh in on the second proposed temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints here in the Valley. A public comment period is now underway before Wednesday's Las Vegas City Council meeting. Now, this is a story we have been following for quite a while now, with some residents in the area opposing the idea. Renderings show the temple would be about 216 feet tall and would sit on 20 acres of land on Lone Mountain Road between Craig and Alexander. We've spoken with people on both sides of the issue.
As far as the location is amazing. We do have a temple on the east side of town, but sometimes it takes an hour commute. And so just to have it down or up the freeway about 15 minutes away from where I live will be such a great blessing for not only myself and my family, but also the congregation that I attend.
What we're worried about is our neighborhood is going to be packed forever with traffic and light and other things that are not what we're accustomed to in our area.
The comment period runs through Tuesday at 5 p.m. You can find a link to weigh in on our website at ktnv.com. All you have to do is search the word temple. Well, tomorrow, the Las Vegas monorail will hit another milestone. It's celebrating 20 years of transporting passengers along the resort corridor. That's according to the LVCVA, which announced a host of deals and promotions for locals. During the LVCVA meeting last week, specific questions were answered about any potential plans to expand.
There aren't public transportation systems that run in America without public subsidization, and the system couldn't be expanded without it. So it is not our intent to do so, Madam Mayor, at this point. We think there are other developing opportunities that are privately funded that are probably the destination's better idea right now as it relates to how to get alternate transportation systems put up here.
Thank you.
Interesting. I do love the monorail. Tomorrow, locals ride free, and the tickets will be available from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You must have a valid Nevada ID if you want one, and there is a limit of 2 single-ride tickets per person. For the entire month of July, you can also purchase a 2-day monorail ticket for just $20. From players to fans, all of the NBA is in town. Still ahead, how the NBA's Summer League is helping change the sports landscape in our city.
President Biden is banning most new gas cars, putting our freedom to choose what to drive in the rearview mirror. And Senator Jackie Rosen has done nothing to stop him. With the challenges ahead, we can't leave our choices, our economic strength, and our national security in the rearview mirror. Call Senator Rosen, tell her to stand up for us, and overturn the Biden car ban. Paid for by American fuel and petrochemical manufacturers.
Got your money, your real money.
Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into cash. Get up to $10,000 today using your car title. Most credit types accepted.
I got $2,500 with my car title from TitleMax.
Visit TitleMax.com today to find out how much you can get.
I got $1,500 with a personal loan from TitleMax.
Life is full of options, but when it comes to cash, the choice is clear.
It's a title back with TitleMax.
Our firm has always been right here in Las Vegas from the very beginning.
Yeah, we spent years getting to know the local insurance companies. They know us and they respect us.
We have deep roots in this city, and we'll take those long-time relationships and put them to work for you to get you the help and money you deserve.
Yeah, call us crazy, but when an accident happens in Vegas, we think your lawyer should be from Vegas too.
Hennessy Haight. Help is here.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you. I've swiped on you. No. Okay. Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
Lease a 2025 Toyota Camry for just $339 per month with Toyota Care. Toyota's no-cost maintenance plan for 2 years or 25,000 miles.
Find your vibe in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
Every day, millions of gallons of water are delivered throughout the Las Vegas Valley. And through continued conservation and investment, your dollars help the Water District meet water demands, even during extreme drought conditions. From SNWA's low lake level pumping station to thousands of miles of pipes, your investment helps operate, maintain, and repair our community's water system. And it's that 24/7 reliability that enables economic success for Southern Nevada. Your investment, your water. Use it responsibly.
Channel 13 is the exclusive partner of First Friday. Connect with our culture, creativity, and community. First Friday. Go to ktnv.com for details.
Hourly forecast sponsored by your Las Vegas area Hyundai dealers. Get away with a great deal only at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit your Las Vegas area Hyundai dealers today.
Welcome back. It is time for an update on all things sports around the Valley. Our Johnny Resendez has the details in today's 13 Sports Locker Room.
Well, the Summer League is always a big deal here in Las Vegas because it's almost like a sneak peek of the future stars of the NBA. But what's even cooler today is we actually got to see some former Runnin' Rebels play at the Thomas & Mack once again. The LA Clippers were taking on the Brooklyn Nets, and UNLV alum E.J. Harkless suited up for the Clippers, and David Muoka was on the other side with Brooklyn. Now, Harkless had a good day in the office, finishing with 10 points and 2 rebounds off the bench. After the game, we got a chance to catch up with Harkless, and he says it was a special feeling to be back playing at the place he calls home.
Man, it's great, man. We went to war together, man. You know, we was out there in the trenches, man, and in college, man, you know, so it's great to see everybody moving on and keep moving up on the ladder, man, making their dreams a reality, making Summer League, man, it's great.
And tomorrow there will be another UNLV Runnin' Rebel back in the Thomas & Mack. Justin Webster will be suiting up for the Dallas Mavericks as they take on the Memphis Grizzlies at 5 p.m. Sticking with basketball, but moving to the WNBA and the defending champs. The Las Vegas Aces took on the Washington Mystics on the road, and they once again handled their business and improved to 16-7 on the season. The team was down by 13 points in the second quarter, but right on cue, A'ja Wilson took over, finishing with 28 points and 17 rebounds, and Tiffany Hayes tying her season best with 17 points off the bench. Now, A'ja, no surprise, has broken another record. Her 28-17 is her 11th game with at least 25 points and 15 rebounds, which is the most in league history. Final score, Aces 89, Mystics 77. Las Vegas has now won 4 straight and have now won 10 of 11 since Chelsea Gray returned to the lineup. As we all know, they are their own worst critics. Here's the head coach Becky Hammon after the game about her biggest takeaways from today.
Defensively, when we dig in, we become a tough customer. How we can do that from, the very first jump ball. I got some ideas rolling around my head, so we'll see. I'm going to do them, and we'll see if it helps.
And the Aces will be back at home on Tuesday when the Chicago Sky come to town. That is going to be a good one. And finally, it was tennis fans' Super Bowl today with the Wimbledon finals going on. And we had the GOAT versus the future of the sport. Carlos Alcaraz beat Novak Djokovic in straight sets to win his 2nd straight Wimbledon title and 4th Grand Slam. It was quite a different match compared to last year, as Alcaraz looked dominant this go round, not needing to go a grueling 5 sets. Now, Djokovic will go down as a GOAT, depending on who you talk to, but we might have seen the passing of the torch of tennis tonight. That's it for me. That's it for sports. Alyssa, I'll send it back to you.
Still ahead with the Mirage closing forever in just 3 days' time. Hear from residents and tourists on the memories they've made and how this iconic casino has impacted the Las Vegas Strip. We'll be right back.
The Channel 13 local weather Desert Doppler is brought to you by Star Nursery.
Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing.
I've been a nurse in Las Vegas for 20 years, and it's so frustrating to see patients suffer because they can't afford the prescriptions that they need. Senator Jackie Rosen did something about it. She passed a law giving Medicare the power to negotiate for lower prices and capped the price of insulin at $35 a month.
The cost of insulin went down to $35 for mostly everyone.
Jackie took on the powerful drug companies and won.
I'm Jackie Rosen, and I approve this message.
It's hard saying goodbye to your car, so AutoNation makes it easy to say hello to your next one. Shop over 25,000 used vehicles now at AutoNation.com. Plus, we'll buy your car for top dollar. Visit AutoNation.com today.
The next disaster is coming. The time to get ready is now. Make a plan. Identify meetup locations and people you'll need to contact. Put your contact list in your wallet, on your phone, and somewhere visible in your home. Build a kit. Store enough food and water for 3 days. Don't forget your pets. And consider buying a pre-made kit. Keep at least 7 days of medication on hand. Work with your pharmacist and insurance company to secure the extra doses. Make copies of important documents. Keep them on your phone, in the cloud, or on a USB stick. Stay informed. Learn about local hazards. Take courses in CPR and first aid. And sign up for local alert systems.
and early warning can give you the time you need to prepare for a fast-moving disaster. Be ready. Learn more at americares.org/send-us-in.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
Need inspiration? Shop Smith's. For over 30,000 mouth-watering choices. Plus, savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump.